Hello and welcome everybody to round 7 of the Cappuccino Induction League here at vrroom.org. Got a lovely sunny day around Suzuka Circuit for today's race. So heading up in pole position we've got Skywalker. Number 2 is JK, the reigning champion. Number 3, JB Player. Number 4, Driz. Number 5, Race, 42. Number 6, Badger. Number 7, Genobi. Number 8, Slim. Number 9, DMJ. Number 10, Rhesus. And number 11, Rick GT5. Right, I'm going to do my best to bring you the main highlights as we go through the race as normal. So here we go. Okay, so all the players ready. The lights will go off and they go. Here we go. Everybody's flying down to the first corner now at the Suzuka circuit. Everyone making really good progress. Everybody trying to jostle for position into the first corner. Pretty tidy job by all the players. Always difficult because it's a high-speed entry into the first corner there. Heading into the S-curve section now for the first time through this glorious Suzuka circuit in the heart of Japan. Skywalker keeping a good lead. JK in third, JB Player tied up behind in third. Driz still fourth, fifth, Race 42. Badger still sixth, Slim seventh, DMJ 8th. So nothing has changed. Everybody's still in the same positions that they were. So been a really strong performance this year from Skywalker. One of the new guys to the room. Now we come through Degnica with Skywalker slightly wide. I think Raced or Rhesus or somebody in the background went slightly wide there as well through Degna 1 and Degna 2. Coming up to the famous hairpin corner now for the first time on the lap. It's looking like JK might have planted one down the inside, but no, he thought wise of that. I decided not to bother. The lead four have now broken away, so that's Ryo, Skywalker, JK, Driz and JB Player 1 all up front. The pack behind is head up by Slim and DMJ, who's now got up to 6th place. So a reasonably tidy job from him. JK going down the inside, approaching the spoon curve for the first time. JK now takes the lead. Let's see what that looks like from the back, guys. Oh, fantastic shots here. We've got Driz close behind, Skywalker down out to third, JB Player, but he's got the slipstream crucially. So Driz on the outside. We're going to have to watch this as we go down the straights. Driz on the inside. And it's Skywalker heading through the middle. Skywalker diving through the middle here. And oh no, big incident. Oh, there's people all over the place. JK spun and into the wall. Terrible news. Driz, I believe, is off as well. And Skywalker looks like he may, or no, he hasn't got away with that. There's Driz setting off. It's worth just rewinding there. Let's try to get instant replay. That was approaching 130h, an extremely high speed section of the track. Sorry, we'll just rewind another stage just to try to get a better view of what happened. We'll sit on the backs of the two cars. So here we have JK looking at the back of Skywalker. JK is deciding to plant it down the inside of Skywalker, approaching spoon curve. Fair play. Skywalker giving plenty of room there. We know Driz is involved, and Driz is right at the back. A little bit of rubbing as they go around the corner. Now let's stay on board with JK actually as he goes down this straight here. Because we want to see exactly what happened. Now we know that Driz is getting a toe, and there's Driz on the outside, and Skywalker tries to plant it down the middle, and he's bumping both cars as he goes through, and it's Skywalker. I think Skywalker's caused that problem, approaching the high-speed section there. That's terrible news for all the players. Now I think everybody else managed to get through unscathed, to be honest with you, but there's heavy damage picked up on JK's car there. It's got front near side, rear offside, and engine gearbox problems. Driz is the same and Skywalker is the same. Now they're going to have to pit, and that's obviously caused a yellow flag. Yeah, you can see JK's car crabbing down the road there. Really, really bad. I have a feeling these guys are going to enter the pits since we're under yellow flag situation now. Now what it appeared to me there that Skywalker went down the middle, approaching 130h, which there really wasn't any room for. you know, I mean, it's a very, very high-speed section, and there wasn't that much room, and because he went through, he was just bumping one, then he bumped the other, he bumped JK, he bumped Driz, and because of that, there was just like a concertina effect of bumping, and that's what caused everybody to go off. So here we are in the pits with JK getting his car repaired. Ahead of him, I think we've got Skywalker there. Pit crew's working feverishly to get them back out on track. That's a real shame for those three guys. So we're going to now go back on board with the leaders, which at this stage is JB Player 1. Now, yellow flag rules, of course, mean that we have to slow down to a half race speed, sort of 50-60 miles per hour. As you see, a beautiful shot of them all just concertinaing round and up through the Dunlop curve. What you may notice as well here is the drivers will be weaving to keep the tyre pressures up, keep their brakes warm as well by braking. Of course, for those of you who might be new to motorsport, that gets heat into the tyres when you're weaving. You can see DM doing it, in fact a lot of the guys are doing it, and that gets a bit of heat into the tyres, keeps the tyre temperature up, because that keeps the pressure up in the tyre and enables you to have a good grip when you release. Because the one thing you don't want to do, as you can see JB Player 1 doing exactly what I've just said there, the one thing you don't want to do is get released on cold tyres and then have to go into a high-speed corner with very little grip. It can be very scary. So these guys by now have caught back up, so I'll just fast forward a little bit. We're still under yellows. Now I wonder if we get the release here. Is everybody close up behind? I believe all the cars have caught up. They're all getting in the train, getting ready for the restart. Will JB Player hold the lead off the restart? Will DM be able to dive down the inside? Time will tell, so here we go. Let's just stay on board for the restart and the first corner, then we may have to skip a few little laps. So tight up behind now. I suspect JB will get his foot down at any minute. And there he goes, he's put it down. So we're back on again. It's go, go, go for the restart. After yellow flags on lap 2 of 9, we now have a new leader, JB Player 1, with DMJ all the way from 8th up into 2nd place. As they're flying down the main straight there, what a superb view of the Suzuka circuit. Looks a fine day indeed, the sun's shining. Into the first corner then, DMJ up on the outside. JB Player 1 planting his car on the inside, preventing DM from coming through. Really tidy job there as they approach the the S curves at Suzuka for the first time, which is approaching the Dunlop curve. Everyone holding position at the moment. JB Player 1 is as usual one of the main protagonists. DM is having a bad season this season. He finished 2nd place in the last season, and as we approach Degner for the first time. Slim is absolutely on fire this season. He's one to watch here, guys. He's currently in 3rd place, but he's well up there with the leaders. I can't remember exactly what position he's in, but he's in the top 3 for definite. So around Degner 1 and Degner 2 for JB Player 1, very, very comfortable. It's worth going maybe on the back of JB Player 1's car here, just to get a look at the pack behind. So following, we've got DM and Slim, closely followed by Ginobili, and then the pack jostling for position as they go round the hairpin corner. Very famous, that corner, from the Formula 1 races. They always have a camera there. So on board the back of JB Player 1, who's doing a really good job and is really on it. I remember his comments at the end of last season was that he wanted to win this season, and he's doing a fair job, to be honest. He's not doing a bad job at all. Slim, though, is well on it now. The defending champion JK, unfortunately, still down in 11th after that coming together. But it is a very long lap here, and it's quite a long race, you know, because as you can see, it's 9 laps. Approaching 130R now. DMJ looking like he's got on a little bit of a tow. But oh no, DMJ's sliding off. He's off into the gravel and he's hit the barrier. Oh, absolutely shocking, shocking. You know, if he doesn't have any luck, he has bad luck. Let's try to go on board with DMJ just to find out what happened there. He's dropped way down the field now into last position, and that's not good at all. So let's just see what happened. Here we go, we're on board with him, and he's missed the apex slightly on 130R, got a little wheel on the grass and it's slid him wide, and he's bouncing down the gravel. Oh, cloud of dust. But actually, he's managed to hold it without any damage, so that's not too bad. Yellows have not been called, but that's not too bad. Now let's clip back to the leaders then, because that's putting DM out of the chase. He may be able to get back there, but we'll just see and keep an eye. So JB Player 1 comfortably in the lead. What an opening! 4 laps there. Let's just zip another couple of laps because we're up to 10 minutes. JB Player 1, Genobi and Rhesus now up into 3rd around the Casino Triangle chicane. Let's clip another one, so we're on lap 5 now. JB Player 1 stretching out a huge lead actually by lap 5, so well played JB Player. Let's just go back to the following pack, which I believe is now headed up by Genobi, and this is where the action is. This is what we want to see. We've got Genobi followed by Rhesus, followed by Race 42. I believe Skywalker might be in the background there. No, it's just these 3 actually. Fantastic, fantastic screenshots here that we're seeing at Suzuka Circuit at vrroom.org. This race, of course, was run on the 21st of April 2013 on Sunday evening. And this marks the opener of the sort of halfway point of the season. So approaching the Degner curve, looking like race 42 and Rhesus. Oh, everyone's really close going through Degner, and we may see a move here from race 42. Just going to get on the back of Genobi's car. Are we going to see a dive down the inside from race 42? No, but it's looking like Rhesus dived down the inside, and he has dived down the inside. He's took the advantage up the big hill, the big long run now towards Spoon Curve. All 3 of them jostling for position. It's looking like 3 abreast coming up to Spoon Curve. Somebody's going to have to back up here if it's 3 into 1 corner does not go. And I remember DM came off famously towards the end of last season. But they're behaving themselves. They managed to negotiate that, which is nice and fair of them, going down the back straight. And meanwhile, we've got Badger and Driz catching up. So those 3 jostling for position has made it a 5-way battle now. So let's go on board with Rhesus. Just have a look at the rear of his car as we approach 130 hour, and oh, and just in time we've got race 42 diving down the inside. Genobi getting sucked in as well. Genobi is backing off very sensibly. He saw the accident unfolding like everybody did before with the leaders on lap 1, I believe it was. Oh, and Badger diving down the inside. That's a sneaky little tuck from him down into Casino Triangle chicane. Unbelievable. So Genobi now has gone from 3rd down to 6th position. Absolutely fantastic racing here at Suzuka today. Absolutely superb racing. So let's just skip a couple more laps now. So we'll stick with it for the last 2 laps, I think. Now we're on board with Rhesus, who's dropped back a little bit. Let's just catch up with the leader, JB Player 1. Is he out by himself? Oh, JK. That was JK's car at the side. He's obviously parked up, decided he's had enough of that. Either that or he's got some mechanical problem on his car. I guess he's just decided that today wasn't his day, which is a great shame. But that happens. That's motorsport. That's racing for you. You know, you can't always win every race that you enter. It's always every racing driver's dream to win every race that they enter, but it's not always possible, sadly. I've certainly learned that this season because I want to win every race, but hey ho, it doesn't always happen, and sometimes you just have to try your best. So JB Player, oh, off onto the grass. The man's not a machine. He's off onto the grass. Blimey, but he's recovered it, and it looks like he's got that much of a lead anyway. It's not really relevant. Go back to Skywalker now. That's not the best screenshot from Skywalker's car. Has he got anyone close behind him? And yes! Oh, he must have just come off then, and race 42 nipping down the outside. Driz is through there. Badger's still with them. Holding up behind Badger, we've still got Scouse and Genobi. Such a ding-dong battle. Oh no, I said it again. Sorry guys. Such a ding-dong battle down into Spoon Curve for the penultimate time now. We still have race 42 heading the pack. It would be worth getting on board with race 42 now. He's up into 2nd. Can he pull a slight advantage and possibly start catching JB? I doubt it, because JB looks like he's well gone and clear. Oh, a few wide there. That's Badger. Oh, Badger's gone wide down to 7th place. That's a great shame for Badger. DMJ has managed to get up to 7th actually, and Badger's gone down to 10th because of that. So yeah, oh, and somebody's diving down the inside there of race 42 is Driz on the outside, and Skywalker as well is there. He's up in the action, going through 130i, approaching speeds of 120, about 130 mile an hour as they brake heavily now down into Casino Triangle Chicane. Race 42 said he's having none of that. He planted it on the inside. Now he looks like he might get a bit of a tow from Driz in front down the straight. Let's just see if that happens. Let's just go on board with Driz, have a look at the back of his car now. Driz is keeping very defensive, making the one safe move to the inside of the circuit. They're all trying to draft each other here. And race 42 is getting sucked in. He's getting sucked in, but he's run out of road, unfortunately. He's not going to make it here. Let's just follow them through the S-curves up towards the Dunlop curve. We're on the final lap now. It's looking like JB Player 1. There's JK's car parked to the side. It's looking like JB Player 1 is going to win this one. So we're on board with second place, man. Let's just look back from the outside again. Just check on JB's progress. Oh, and he's in the Dunlop curve already, so I would say he's got probably about a 5 or 6 second lead at a guess. Superb. That's really good. He's not got number 1 in his car for no reason, so good. As long as he makes it round the lap, he's going to be well pleased with the result there. He's going to take home 15 points. Driz looks like he's pulled out a little bit. Race 42 has still got Skywalker right behind him. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. What's happening further down the field? Let's have a look at Slim. Slim's out there by himself, but DMJ is still up in 8th place, catching Slim slightly. Looking quite tidy there in the background, followed by Rick GT. And Badger is actually running last now at the moment, unfortunately because of JK's retirement at the side there. So let's get back on board with Driz, because that's where the main action was, and still is by the looks of it. Coming down to the Spoon Curve for the final time. Race 42, will Race 42 go for the overtake into second? Will they drift wide around the Spoon Curve? Oh, and he does actually. Driz held it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable driving. What a humdinger of a move. Unbelievable driving at the vrroom.org. Now they're going to get the draft down the straight, approaching 130R for the last time. Race is getting sucked in. Behind Race we've got Skywalker being sucked in. Will it be a 3-car pilot like we saw before? Who knows? You've really got to spy your kind of turning point here. That's where DM went wrong. He got it wrong, and oh, we've gone wide. That's Driz wide, and that's put Race 42 through into second place, braking heavily for the Casino Triangle Chicane. A little bit of a nudge. All three of them have got a little bit of a nudge. Oh dear, a bit more argy-bargy going off there, and that's, oh, unfortunately, Race has come off worst. Again, unbelievable. Gutting for Race 42 as they come down the line. JB Player 1 has already crossed the line to win. So there's JB, well played JB. Driz, Skywalker on the podium. Race 42, Scouser, Slim, Genova's just stuck in 6th, and DMJ bringing up the rear in 8th, Rick GT 9th, and Badger in 10th. What a race. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you for the next round.